Hello, my name is Glenn Hansen. I'm the defensive line coach at Hamlin University, and I'm here today to talk to you about our base defense, which is a 4-2-5 defense. Okay? And what I mean by 4-2-5 defense is that we're talking that we have 4 defensive linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs. That's everything that you're going to see out of our package today when we go ahead and I explain that to you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about our 4-2-5 and how we line up against your basic pro formation, your I pro formation. What I talk about with an I, you've got 2 backs in the backfield formed in an I right behind the quarterback. And we call it a pro formation because there's 1 tight end and 2 wide receivers here. Now, we're going to line up with the front first, the linebacker second, and then the secondary third. First of all, we line up, we'll have our defensive end, who'll be in what is called a 5 technique. 5 technique is on the outside shoulder of the offensive tackle to the strong side. Now, the strong side is where you have your extra lineman here. Of course, in this case, this is a tight end. You have 3 to 2, this will be the strong side. So our defensive end lines up in a 5 technique to the strong side. Next, we have our nose tackle, who will be in a 0 technique, or head up on right across from the center. After that, we have got a defensive tackle who lines up in what's called a 4 technique, who will be head up on the offensive tackle on the weak side. Again, from 3 to 2. Now we go back and we get our hybrid player, which is from a jack, either a jack or an outside linebacker. He's going to line up in what we call a ghost 6. Like if there was a tight end here, he'd line head up on him. But since there is not a tight end here, it's a ghost 6. So there's our front. We've got our front aligned to the strength, which is a strong right call or rip, rip, rip. Next we go ahead and we put in our linebackers. Our linebackers are Mike and Will. Okay? Will plays, again, to the weak side of the formation. Mike plays to the strong side of the formation. So here are our 4 down linemen. Here are our 2 linebackers. So the first half of the first 2/3 of the 4-2-5 are done. Next we get to the secondary. We go ahead and you look. We've got a strong safety who lines to the strong side of the formation. We've got a corner. Got a free safety. Got our bandit, and we've got our other corner. Now in our base defense here, our run fits are pretty simple. What you see is our defensive end who lines up against the strong side of the offense. Again, 3 players to one side of the center versus 2. This will be the strong side. A rip, 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 or right call. Our defensive end is a C-gap player. Our nose tackle will slant to the rip call. He is an A-gap player. Our tackle, who's in a 4, will go ahead and slant to the B-gap. He's a B-gap player. And then our hybrid jack player, outside linebacker, defensive end, will be a C-gap player. This gives our 2 linebackers in the 4-2-5 defense the leftover gaps. Our Mike is a B-gap player, and our Will is an A-gap player. Also, that gets our strong safety into the run scheme, where he is a D-gap player here. That is our basic run fits out of our 4-2-5 defense. Now, if it is a pass play, what we will do is we'll go ahead and we'll run what we call cover 3. How our cover 3 operates is when we get a pass read with our linebackers, they will drop from hook to curl. Hook to curl. Our strong safety gets a pass drop. He'll go from curl to flat. Our corner, when he gets a pass drop, your pass read will come up to flat. So we've got 2 flat players, 2 hook to curl players. Our backside safety, our bandit, will go ahead and rotate to the outside third. Our free safety will rotate to the middle of the field to be the middle third. And our corner on the other side will rotate to the outside to be the outside third player. This is how we get our cover 3 look in our 4-2-5 defense against a pro formation. And this is how we'll be able to also get our defensive linemen involved in rushing the passer through their assigned gaps. I really want to say thank you very much for watching this video on our basic 425 front and our cover 3 coverage that we run at Hamlin University. Again, my name is Glenn Hansen, defensive line coach there, and thanks for watching.